If you want to know the best romance movies,
you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of 2021.
It's until you're about to lose someone that you finally pay attention.
If I don't apologize, I'm going to lose you.
I'm not looking for an apology, Malcolm.
we hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. Malcolm and Marie.
I feel like once you know someone is there for you and once you know they love you, you never actually think of them again.
That's not true.
Malcolm and Marie is a romantic drama film written and directed by Sam Levinson and stars Zendaya and John David Washington. With defining style from coming-of-age reinventor Levinson comes a chamber play led by a couple in crisis. Following the two titular characters around their evening after coming from a movie screening, we witness how love is not enough to live a healthy relationship. Constantly changing between fighting and intimacy, their bond is about to be tested.
Are we no longer fighting?
That depends.
On what?
On whether you can manage to not say something hurtful for the rest of the night.
Number 9.
C'est pas toujours un avantage d'être belle. Ah bah, si je ressemblais à une chèvre, je ferais exactement pareil. Tu me trouves belle?
Benedetta is a biographical drama film directed by Paul Verhoeven and stars Virginie Efira, Lambert Wilson, and Daphne Patacchia. Set in the 17th century Italy, we follow a nun, Benedetta Carlini, who suffers from disturbing religious and erotic visions. While under the vigilant eye of cynical Abbess Felicita, she is assisted by Bartolomea. But the relationship between the two women develops into a forbidden love affair. Is there an escape from sin when the flesh is the enemy?
Je vois rien. Faut que t'avances plus près. Alors tu te vois.
Number 8.
Madame Sterling? J'ai ici pour voir Monsieur Sterling.
Anthony O'Hare.
The Last Letter from Your Lover is a romantic drama film directed by Augustine Frizzle and stars Felicity Jones, Callum Turner, Joe Alwyn, and Shailene Woodley. The answer lies in the past and must be uncovered in this charming throwback to classic romance. As a journalist tries to track down a series of love letters with a forbidden affair at its heart, a lifelong mystery unfolds. With romance striking in her real life too, ambitious Ellie must find the line between past and future.
You're here to write marvelous things about my husband, I believe.
Is that right?
Speaking of sound commercial practice, turnover increasing year after year.
Are you asking me or telling me?
Number 7.
I was wondering, this is gonna sound really strange, really bizarre, but are you experiencing any kind of temporal anomaly in your life?
The Map of Tiny Perfect Things is a science fiction romantic comedy drama film directed by Ian Samuels and stars Katherine Newton and Kyle Allen. Relying on the beloved trope of time loops as seen in Groundhog Day, The Map of Tiny Perfect Things sticks out among others in the genre with a charming twist and smart storytelling. When a witty boy finds himself in a daily time loop, stuck with a mysterious and beautiful companion, the question remains as to how and if there is a perfect day on Earth.
Whoa. Okay. I thought nobody else knew.
Well, somebody does.
Yeah.
Oh.
Number 6. In the Heights.
What?
I'm sorry, you look amazing.
Thanks.
My favorite color.
In the Heights is a musical drama film directed by John M. Chu and stars Anthony Ramos, Corey Hawkins, Leslie Grace, and Melissa Barrera. With a lively and authentic eye for visual storytelling, In the Heights combines joyful music with small dreams that become big ones. Set in a small street with the smell of coffee in the air, the film depicts how the joyful people of Washington Heights dream of achievement and start to see things a better way.
Right. That's right. You have a date. I have a date too.
Oh, you do?
We have a date. We have a date.
Number 5.
Look. They're dancing with each other.
Firebird is a romantic war drama film directed by Peter Rebane and stars Tim Pryor, Oleg Zagorodny, and Diana Pozarskaya. Combining a love triangle with self-acceptance and Cold War movie tropes, Firebird sees a soldier in the Cold War count his last days of service But when his friendship with a daring fighter pilot turns into more, their lives are endangered by a heavy secret. When the secretary of the base commander becomes involved too, family lives and careers begin to crumble.
Do you have a girl back home?
No. Do you?
Number 4. I'm Your Man.
Hallo, Alma. Ich bin Tom. Schön, dich kennenzulernen, Alma.
I'm Your Man is a German science fiction romance film written and directed by Maria Schrader and stars Maren Eggert, Dan Stevens, and Sandra Hüller. This playful tale of what it means to be human and in love follows an ambitious researcher desperate for funds who takes part in an extraordinary 3-week study. When she is required to live with Tom, a humanoid robot designed to fulfill her needs as the perfect partner in terms of character, what should go horribly wrong turns out to be something much greater.
Das ist etwas, wovon 93% der deutschen Frauen träumen.
Dann kommst du vielleicht selber drauf, zu welcher Gruppe ich gehöre.
Zu den 7%?
Wie hast du das nur so schnell ausgerechnet?
Number 3.
Du, den här bagen, ska jag ta den på sovrummet?
Ja, tack.
The Worst Person in the World is a Norwegian dark romantic comedy drama film directed by Joachim Trier and stars Renate Rensve and Anders Danielsen Lay. Concluding the melancholic and beloved Oslo trilogy by mastermind director Joachim Trier, The Worst Person in the World chronicles 4 years in the life of a young but slowly old-growing woman that has to ask herself what life can and should really mean. Navigating career and relationship choices in all the wrong ways, what does passion really mean?
Jeg så redd vi skal knuse. For jeg liker å sitte der og se. Nei, kødder ikke. Du, sånn er det. Sånn er det å være et forhold.
Number 2. West Side Story.
I'm a Puerto Rican.
You just figuring that out?
From down here, I wasn't sure.
West Side Story is a musical romantic drama film directed by Steven Spielberg and stars Ansel Elgort, Rachel Zegler, Ariana DeBose, and David Alvarez. Updating the legendary original without losing any of its spice and heart, Steven Spielberg's remake comes along with powerhouse performances and brilliant choreographies. As two lovers strike at first sight, their belongings to rivaling gangs in 50s New York might end up deadly for them and the people around them. But what is love when not taking risks?
There's not much I can do about it, so. Sorry. You just caught me by surprise is all.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Shouldn't you have just seen the things I was looking at?
Close your eyes. It's a little demonstration to answer your question. So, you have a boyfriend or someone you're involved with?
What is that?
Answer the question.
Okay.
Well, I had a really nice evening.
I did too. Thank you.
You know what I'm looking forward to the most about college? Never having to say goodnight.
Number 1.
I'm cooler than you. Don't forget it.
I don't need you to tell me whether I'm cool or not, old lady.
What was that?
Licorice Pizza is a coming-of-age comedy drama film written and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and stars Alana Haim, Cooper Hoffman, Sean Penn, Tom Waits, and Bradley Cooper. It's the nostalgic 70s and Boy Meets World in this witty and comfortable exploration of youth and love. We follow Alana Kane and Gary Valentine growing up, running around and going through the treacherous navigation of first love in the San Fernando Valley. But the innocent childhood romance develops into something more serious to the disfavor of others.
I don't need you to tell me whether I'm cool or not.
You're not cool, and your breath smells.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.